Good morning and welcome to Kidz Church. This morning we're going to be singing some songs that are based on stories in the Bible, and we're going to be praying to God as well. Well, the first song is one that follows on from the story that we've been talking about with the grown-ups this morning, about when the city of Samaria was under siege. But there was 4 lepers, 4 unlikely heroes, who were the ones who brought the good news to people in the city, that the army that had been surrounding their city had all gone, and now there was plenty of food for everyone. So this song says, this day is a day of good news, and we have to punch the air like that and say, good news. If we wait till the morning light, we will have not done right. This day is a day of good news. Good news. Let's go and tell it to the world. Satan is defeated, sin and death too. Jesus has triumphed, and he will save you. This day is a day of good news. Good news. Let's go and tell it to the world. Are you ready? This day is a day of good news. Good news. If we wait till the morning light, we will have not done right. This day is a day of good news. Good news. Let's go and tell it to the world. Satan is defeated, sin and death too. Jesus has triumphed, and he will save you. This day is the day of good news. Good news. Let's go and tell it to the world. This day is a day of good news. Good news. If we wait till the morning light, we will have not done right. This day is a day of good news. Good news. Let's go and tell it to the world. Satan is defeated, sin and death too. Jesus has triumphed, and he will save you. This day is a day of good news. Good news. Let's go and tell it to the world. Let's go and tell it to the world. Let's go and tell it to the world. But one of the people in the Bible who was a very unlikely hero was a young man called David. David was a shepherd boy. He didn't seem really that important, but God had chosen him to become the next king of Israel. But before that, he had a very important job to do. There was an enemy that came against his country. They were called the Philistines, and they had a great giant that had to be defeated. Well, David was the unlikely hero that God was going to use. Here's our story about David. David, a shepherd boy who guarded his sheep, always sang a prayer to God before he went to sleep. Once a hungry lion came by, hoping on lamb to feast, but David raised his slingshot and killed the scary beast. He was very brave, wasn't he? When war came to Israel, his brothers went to fight. They said David was too young. He said that wasn't right. In a war like this one of the few against the many, a shepherd boy like David could be as brave as any. He certainly was brave. The enemy were the Philistines, whom giant Goliath led. They attacked the Israelites with King Saul at their head. The Philistines were mighty, with armour and strong sword. But David said, who dares defy the army of the Lord? David scooped up 5 smooth stones from the riverbed and picking up his slingshot, he aimed for the giant's head. The earth shook and rumbled as closer the giant trod. But David walked on, unafraid, for David walked with God. That's why he's so brave. He knows that God is with him. David aimed his slingshot. The stone whirled through the air. The giant fell, and the Israelites sent up a mighty cheer. For now the awful giant was just a pile of bones, due to David's faith in God and one of his 5 smooth stones. Well, we've got a song all about that story. It's called Only a Boy Called David, and it's got some actions. We go like this. Only a boy called David, and you hold your hand down low to show that he wasn't very big. Only a rippling brook, and we do that like a little brook, it's a little stream. Only a boy called David, 5 little stones he took. Can you show me 5 fingers? And 1 little stone went into the sling, and the sling went round and round. 1 little stone went into the sling, and the sling went round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round and round. 1 little stone went up, 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 and the giant came tumbling down with a big crash. Okay, let's see who can do this song with me. Ready to put your hand like that to show he was only a small boy at the time compared to this giant. Only a boy called David, only a rippling brook. Only a boy called David, show me 5 little stones he took. 1 little stone went into the sling went round and round. 1 little stone went into the sling went round and round. And the giant came tumbling down with a big crash. Okay, you ready to do it again? Here we go. Only a boy called David, only a rippling brook. Only a boy called David, show me 5 little stones he took. 1 little stone went into the sling went round and round. 1 little stone went into the sling went round and round. Round and round, round and round, round and round and round. 1 little stone went up, 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 and the giant came tumbling down. Well, our next song is a prayer song. It's one that helps us to think about how we can share God's love in this world. And the words are this: may your love in me shine for all to see, that the world may know your reality. Let us truly live as we were meant to be. We are one in your Son, we are family. If you know the words, then sing along with me. If you don't, then just shut your eyes and think about these words and make this your prayer this morning. May your love in me shine for all to see, that the world may know your reality. Let us truly live as we were meant to be. We are one in your Son, we are family. May your love matter how old or how young we may be, we thank you that you can use us, that each one of us can be unlikely heroes, people that you can use to work through, to deliver this world from enemies, and to show your love and to shine the light of Jesus. So this is our prayer this morning, that you would use every boy and girl, every grown-up that is listening to Kidz Church this morning. Lord, that your love would shine in us and shine through us, shine into this dark world, we pray. May your love in me shine for all to see, that the world may know your reality. Let us truly live as we were meant to be. We are one in your Son, we are family. Let us truly live as we were meant to be. We are one in your Son, we are family. Well, we're going to finish by saying our family prayer together. This is the Cross Street Church family prayer, and it's a prayer with actions. If you don't know the actions, even though we start off by saying hands together and eyes closed, you can keep your eyes open and then you'll be able to see what the actions are. So we'll just run through the actions. We go hands together and eyes closed. From the top of our heads, and you have to touch the top of your head, to the tip of our toes, and you touch your toes. May the love of God, we point up for God, and Jesus his Son, we stretch out our arms wide to think of Jesus when he died on the cross for us. Flow through our hearts, and we have to do wiggly fingers as we do this. Flow through our hearts and bless everyone. Bless all the mums with wisdom, you point to your mind, and love, you cross your heart. Bless all the dads with strength from above, show me your muscles. Bless all the children again and again. That's the end of our prayer. So we all say, and we have a big loud amen at the end. So are we ready? Hands together and eyes closed. From the top of our heads to the tip of our toes. May the love of God and Jesus his Son flow through our hearts and bless everyone. Bless all the mums with wisdom and love. Bless all the dads with strength from above. Bless all the children again and again. That's the end of our prayer. So we all say, do you know, I think you shouted so loud I could hear a big loud amen coming back at me. Good praying, boys and girls, well done. Well, we'll be doing another Kidz Church next Sunday. I hope you're able to come and join us again. God bless you all.